Hey guys, what's up? It's Daniel with TrailofMountain.com, and today I am testing and reviewing some new trekking poles that I just got from a company called Montem Outdoor Gear. Here's their website right here. Definitely want to make sure you check these guys out. This is a startup company based out of New York, my hometown. I'm a New Yorker. It's where I was born and raised, but now I'm out here on the left coast. So, but yeah, this is a really cool company. They just started up and they started making some cool gear, and they contacted me and wanted me to review their trekking poles. So they were nice enough to send these out. These are their Montem Outdoor Gear hiking poles, or trekking poles. And so far, just first glance, I really like them. They're not the lightest poles on the market. However, there's something to be said about you don't have to have the lightest gear to be the best gear either. You want them to be sturdy. I mean, these are trekking poles. They're meant to hold you up and, you know, carry you through, you know, long hikes and that kind of stuff, whether it's a backpacking trip, multi-days, or just a day hike. You want your poles to be nice and secure and durable, and they're built to last too. So I'm gonna get these things out of the packaging just to kind of go over the way they show up. They have these nice little rubber tips on the bottom with some grippy the grip tip on the end here. So if you're going to use these on the road, if you're just using some urban hiking, you don't want to wear out the tips right here. Nice little grippy tip. They do come with summer baskets, which are screw on, and I like how they kind of mounted those in there. Just the packaging is actually really nice. Foam grip on the bottom here, and then a nice little, it feels like cork almost, but it's super soft on the hand, and nice rounded tops on the top of the pole. So I'm gonna get these things out and I'm gonna show you what they're all about. First things first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the little grip off, rubber tip cover, and we're going to put on the summer basket. So we're just going to screw those in place. Now they're nice and secure, and the way these open is latches just like that, and then you have these little screws, and that's what makes everything nice and tight. They are marked, and they do have a stop right there, so it tells you where to stop. Don't pull beyond that. I usually keep it at about 125 on the bottom section. You don't want to over tighten it either. You want to make it so it's nice and snug and secure. And then usually what I do is I kind of just pull the pole out, and then I keep my arm at a 90-degree angle. Some poles are different, so I usually try to keep it around here, which is about at 120 centimeters. Give that a little tighten. Make that a little tighter. A little tighter. Maybe one more turn. There we go. And put the rubber tip on because I don't want to damage the these things are solid. You know me, I'm a big fan of branding, so they put the branding company logo right there. Markings are easily clear. You can easily tell where you need to set these things up. Foam grip on the bottom here, so those are nice. Really hard foam, but they are a little cushiony. I usually don't put my hands here though, unless I'm going like seriously uphill, but my hands go here, and put your hands in the wrist strap, and then you kind of, boom, you're good to go. Now, these particular grips, as I said, they're kind of like a cork, but they feel really soft on the hand, and they're really comfortable. Plus the straps on the inside here, on the inside of the strap, there's this like, it's almost like a microfiber, almost like a fleece, and it's ridiculously soft. Probably the most comfortable straps I've ever had on any poles I've ever used, just because of the padding and how soft they are. Now you do have this little block in here, so you can adjust them. Take that little block out. So the little block pops out of the handle, and then you can adjust your, say you want them a little bit more tight. And once that block is in place, or once your strap is in where you want it, see, I want it a little bit more tight, like kind of like that. And what you do is you pull this one, and then that secures it. So now it's nice and perfect, right around your hand, right where it needs to be. So that's what locks the strap in place, is that little block right there. All in all, the trekking poles from Montem are really, really nice. I do like the rounded top here, so I can palm them if I'm going down steep hills. I like to palm my my trekking poles. But if I am going uphill, I do have these down here, so if I'm up higher, I can definitely grab onto them. So super nice. You can see here, they are duraluminum 7075. And they extend from 135 centimeters, I want to say, on both. So that's pretty cool. And then once you're done, collapse them down, tighten these guys down, and then you can strap them to your backpack or what have you. I like the durability of aluminum poles. I also like carbon poles too, but if you're using the poles for your shelter, like if you're a tarp sleeper and you're using these to set up your tarp, aluminum poles seem to be a little bit more stronger and they flex a lot less. So all in all, I do like the Montem poles. As I said, this is a startup company from New York. And just because they're from New York doesn't mean they don't get outdoors. New Yorkers like to get outdoors too, so keep that in mind. I also like how nice that tip is. So that tip is really going to help grip onto, you know, roots and rocks and all kinds of stuff, depending on what kind of terrain you're hiking on. Now, if you don't like the summer baskets, you could always take them off. I don't tend to use them per se, unless I'm in like the high Sierra and there is snow. Then I'll use these kind of baskets, because usually where I go, if there is snow, it's not very big, and summer baskets are plenty fine enough. I don't need big wide baskets on my poles. So they also make wide baskets too, so if you ever want to get some, they're pretty universal. You can just take these off, screw on the wider baskets, and you're good to go. Aside from that, the Montem poles are really, really nice. For the price, you can't really beat it. I'll put the price right here, and I like them. So 2 thumbs up from me. If you guys are just getting into hiking or trekking or, you know, backpacking, and you're like, you know, I see all these guys and they have poles and I don't really know if they're for me, it's always good to start off by getting a pair of like inexpensive poles. I mean, you can get poles in the upwards of $200 for a pair. These are not that bad, and they're not extremely heavy, but it'd be a good way to judge for yourself whether you like poles. Some people don't use poles. I like them because, you know, it gives me more stability on the trail. Not to mention if I'm ever stream crossing or anything like that, I have something to hold on to, so I can, you know, I'm good on that. But it just increases balance and stability on the trail, and I like it. It also helps you with your joints and your knees and all the pounding going uphill, downhill, and what have you. So poles, I don't leave home without them. If you guys like my review and found it informative, you want to buy a set of these poles for yourself or for a gift, use that link down in my description box down below and make your purchase. When you do, it helps support my YouTube channel and my website. So I really appreciate all the help, love, and support you guys have shown me over the past couple years. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave those down in my comments section down below, and I probably will get back to you as quickly as I can. Another thing too is also, please like, share, and subscribe. It really means a lot when people subscribe to my channel and like what I have to say about the gear that I'm testing. So thanks very much for tuning into my latest video. I really appreciate it. But please keep checking back for more gear reviews, outdoor-related hodgepodge, gear talk, tech and camera reviews, and giveaways. Take care, guys. Get outdoors.